อยากอยู่กับพี่ไปนานๆใช่ไหมล่ะทำเป็นพูด
เป็นแฟนกันนะ
ก็ใช่
เพราะฉะนั้นเราสองคนก็คบกันได้นี่
ตกลงกอดไว้แบบนี้แหละอบอุ่นดี
สองไหลความจริงพวกเราเนี่ยก็ไม่ได้อยากให้ยายนีนกับยายรานเนี่ยต้องหย่ากันเลยนะครับ
ใช่ค่ะแค่คิดเนี่ยก็ปวดใจแล้วนะคะหย่ากันเพราะความไม่เข้าใจเนี่ยก็ยังพอรับได้
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are completely emotionally exhausted by the latest episode of In Love Forever, please raise your hand because I am right there with you. Episode 3 just dropped and it completely doubled down on the bittersweet tension between our favorite married couple on the brink of divorce, Run and Neen.
รอกินข้าวกับพี่ใช่ไหมล่ะ
เปล่าไม่ได้รอทำไมต้องรอด้วยไม่เห็นมีเหตุผลเลย
หิวแน่เลย
แล้วกูจะไม่ดูหรอว่าใครส่งอะไรมา
ไม่ค่ะเพราะนี่เป็นเวลาดินเนอร์กับน้องนินนะคะ
Ling Ling and Orm are giving us absolute masterclass performances this week. Last episode, we left off on that incredibly soft, drunken confession of the office party, where it became glaringly obvious that neither of them actually wants to let go.
แม่โทรมาบอกว่าตายายคิดถึงถ้าเกิดว่าว่างๆเนี่ยให้ไปเยี่ยมหน่อย
ดีเลยค่ะพี่คิดถึงคุณตากับคุณยายพอดีว่าเรากำลังจะหย่ากันเหรอคะจัดของให้น้องนินไงคะ
But this week, the reality of their situation crashes back down hard. We've got a toxic mother-in-law escalating her schemes, a forced retreat to the countryside, and a new rival entering the chat.
ค่ะแม่
วันนี้มาทานข้าวกับแม่นะลูก
รันไม่ว่างจริงๆค่ะแม่ตอนนี้รันกำลังไปหาคุณตากับคุณยายของน้องนินอยู่ที่บ้านสวนค่ะ
Let's break down exactly what went down between Run and Neen in episode 3 and why their love story is hurting so good right now. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our weekly Thai GL recaps.
แม่พี่ไม่ค่อยสบายพี่ต้องเข้าไปดู
อีเกดนั่นน่ะไม่สบาย
We have to start with the elephant in the room. Run's mother, Kingkamon. Just when you thought she couldn't get any more frustrating, she proves us wrong. It's clear now that her hatred for Neen stems from a deeply wrapped sense of control.
แม่คิดว่าไม่ต้องไปหาหมอแล้วล่ะแม่ดีขึ้นแล้วนี่พี่รันจำน้องเมลินได้ไหมลูก
Because Neen comes from an elite, wealthy family and has provided so much for Run, including their home and Run's job at her uncle's firm, Kingkamon feels like her daughter's identity has been entirely swallowed. She thinks Run has been reduced to just Neen's wife, and she hates that she can't control her anymore. So what does she do in episode 3? She introduces Melinia. Melinia is the woman Kingkamon has handpicked to replace Neen. She is exactly the kind of submissive, easily manipulated, perfect partner Kingkamon wants for her daughter. Seeing Run put in this position is heartbreaking because she's such a chronic people pleaser. She is trapped between her duty to her mother and her deeply buried feelings for her wife. Neen, on the other hand, refuses to be a doormat. We see her standing her ground, but you can see the cracks in her armor. The constant insults about her background and her marriage are chipping away at her confidence. Orm plays Neen's vulnerability so beautifully here. She is acting tough and playing the confident, rich girl, but her eyes tell a completely different story. She feels unprotected by the person who is supposed to love her most. To escape the suffocating tension in the city, their narrative shifts to a retreat in the countryside. And honestly, thank goodness, because this is where episode 3 truly breathes. When you strip away the office rumors and the hovering presence of toxic family members, we get to see Run and Neen for who they really are when they're alone. There's this beautiful contrast in their dynamic right now. They are putting on a show of a happy marriage for outsiders. But when the cameras stop rolling, or when the family isn't looking, the genuine care they have for each other slips out. Look at the way Run takes care of Neen in the quiet moments. Even though she struggles to stand up to her mother verbally, her actions show where her loyalty actually lies. It's in the way she anticipates what Neen needs, the gentle, lingering touches, and the quiet glances when she thinks Neen isn't looking. Ling Ling plays Run with this heavy, quiet guilt she knows she is failing to give Neen the emotional safety she deserves, and it's killing her. And for Neen, this retreat is a bittersweet reminder of what they used to be. We get these brief, beautiful callbacks to how they first fell in love during the rainy beach trip in their past. They still possess this effortless comfort with one another, but it's constantly shadowed by the ticking clock of their impending divorce. They are trapped in this exhausting cycle of pride, anger, and intense affection. You can practically feel the magnetic pull between them, making the emotional distance between them hurt even more. As the episode draws to a close, the cracks in their fake happy marriage facade are wider than ever. The introduction of Millennia has forced Neen to realize that even if she fights for this relationship, Run's family will never let them peaceably exist. The toxic emotional swings of this episode, going from soft, intimate moments in the countryside right back into the line of fire, are clearly pushing Neen to her absolute breaking point. They are both grieving a relationship that hasn't even officially ended yet. Run is paralyzed by her inability to please everyone, and Neen is emotionally exhausted from feeling like she is fighting a losing battle alone. The chemistry between Ling Ling and Orm is what anchors this entire show, even when the script gets incredibly stressful and the miscommunication tropes kick into high gear. Their physical and emotional connection keeps us completely hooked. You want to shake Ren and tell her to defend her wife, and you just want to give Neen a massive hug.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.